Sometimes you look at something beautiful and delicate, and you just assume it's fragile. Well, today, we're going to flip that idea on its head. We're not just talking about a flower. We're diving into a story of pure grit, of a plant that is the very picture of resilience. We're talking about the incredible Formosa lily.
Yeah, it really all boils down to two words: survivor and symbol. I mean, how can something that looks so delicate be one of nature's toughest fighters? That's what we're going to explore.
All right, so first things first, let's get properly introduced to the star of our show, the Formosa lily itself. Okay, so when you first see it, it's pretty much what you'd imagine a lily to be, right? It's got these gorgeous white, sometimes yellow blossoms. You'll see them pop up between April and September. And no surprise, it's also called the Taiwanese lily. It looks so graceful, so simple. But believe me, that's just scratching the surface.
And this is where the story takes a turn. Because this isn't just any flower. This is a flower of absolute extremes.
So that makes you wonder, doesn't it? Where would you expect a flower this elegant to grow? You're probably picturing a nice, calm garden, maybe a peaceful meadow somewhere. Well, the reality is so much more dramatic. Get this, the sheer range of this plant is just mind-blowing. On one hand, you can spot it literally clinging to the cliffs by the sea all the way from the south of Taiwan up to the northeast coast. But then, and this is the wild part, you can also find it way up in the high mountains, just thriving in super rocky, tough-as-nails soil.
And when I say high, I mean high. We're talking 3,000 meters. Just pause and think about that for a second. 3,000 meters. That's an altitude where the air gets thin, the weather is rough, and yet, there it is, this beautiful, delicate-looking flower just doing its thing. If that doesn't scream tough, I don't know what does.
So all of this toughness, this ability to thrive, what does it all really mean? Well, it starts to paint a picture of what real strength looks like. And this is the key takeaway, really. The Formosa lily has become a symbol for something called a strong life. And what does that mean? It's pretty simple. It's the power to grow and be beautiful even in the most difficult places. It's about finding a way to flourish whether you're in rocky ground or way up on a mountain.
It's no surprise that this kind of resilience has really resonated with people. It's woven its way deep into the culture, becoming a powerful symbol of honor. And you can see this connection play out in two main ways. On one side, you've got its practical uses, but on the other, you have its role as a sacred, deeply meaningful symbol. Let's start with the practical stuff. Because it's so beautiful and so hardy, it's become a total favorite. People grow it in their gardens, of course. They use it for absolutely stunning bouquets. And get this, in some areas, it's even used as a food source. So it's not just pretty, it literally provides sustenance. But where it gets really profound is its cultural significance. For the indigenous Rukai people of Taiwan, this is so much more than just a plant. As you can see here, it's a symbol of immense honor, of beauty and life. It stands for things like purity and nobility, and most importantly, it reflects the strength and resilience of the people themselves.
And that kind of leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? We've just seen how this lily doesn't just survive in tough spots, it actually creates something beautiful out of them. So it makes you wonder, if a simple flower can find a way to bloom on a rocky cliffside, what are we capable of? What kind of beauty can we find and create in the challenging parts of our own lives?